Oh, yes. Mhm. I was reading about this national cemetery in Virginia. Yeah. It's called Arlington National Cemetery. Yes. And I'm doing my laundry. Yeah. And I got to thinking about these tombs, TOMB. Could you do a web page and web search for the word tomb, TOMB or TOMBS? Yes. It looks like a lot of soldiers are buried here, and it says that there are 408 acres. Yeah. Could you just go 20 miles down below those graves? Find out if there's anything underneath there. Yeah. Now, in 1920, a beautiful memorial amphitheater, AMPHITHEATER, yeah, was dedicated on Armistice Day. Oh. That reminded me of the Gorge Amphitheater in eastern Washington. Yes. Quite often when there is an amphitheater, yeah, it attracts a large number of people that would want to go to the events that are at the amphitheater. Could you just get the location of all the amphitheaters? Yes. And the actual tickets that have been purchased online? Yeah. See, I got a little upset today because I went online. And there's still a protection order there, yeah, and a dissolution of marriage. And I had informed law enforcement that I was informing them of a crime, yeah. Now they must be disagreeing with me because they seem to think that you can issue court orders that have forgeries on them. Yes, and you can issue court orders that don't have any due process to the respondent. Yeah, and you can kidnap children. As in, you can take custody of them without any due process to the parent. Now, I'm just going to need to know of all these amphitheaters. Yes. Are there any of those in law enforcement, those in office? Yes. Or those that are attorneys that have gone to an amphitheater in the last 20 years? In fact, could you get me their online ticket purchases to every opera, theater, symphony? Sometimes in the top secret family, they just like to arrange the seats so they can sit next to somebody. Yeah. Have a personal, quiet conversation while watching a show. The seating, yes, it is. For every oath of office in the United States that has sworn, yes, and I might look at it in just a few minutes. I just realized I have a whole set of encyclopedias available to me that had sworn they would support and defend the Constitution. Sitting next to that special person in the family so that you could whisper in each other's ear? Yes. It's kind of like what happened to Lincoln during the time of the assassination of the President of the United States, where he was at a show, yes, and somebody named Booth decided to kill him. Now, I emailed them, yes, that I was informing them of the crime, yes, of not enforcing the court rules when issuing dissolutions of marriage because there was no proof of service. Yeah. And then issuing court orders for support, yes, where that became the obligation of the United States taxpayer. Right. And then the United Nations marriage certificate. Why don't you get me the amphitheater? Yes. And then every show that every oath of office has gone to where they purchase tickets to the show at an amphitheater. Yes. At a symphony. Yes. At an opera. Yes. Could you do that for me? Ooh.